The dark truth about Mariana's Web. Many people are still unaware of Mariana's Web, though if you're familiar with the deep web, you might have heard of it. The dark web has multiple layers, and as each layer becomes darker and more mysterious, it sounds a lot like a 14th century fictional depiction of hell. But before we talk about it, if you are new to our channel, welcome to 1%. Here we will give you only facts, so if you want more of that, leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more informative and interesting videos. What is Mariana's Web? The name Mariana's Web comes from Mariana's Trench, the deepest sea in the world. In similar way, Mariana's Web is also known as the deepest part of the internet. Mariana's Web contains the deepest, darkest parts of the internet that yet to be discovered. This section of the web is said to contain information about powerful organizations. Furthermore, it contains one of the most disturbing websites. Others claim that Mariana's website hosts classified government data. It goes deeper than the deep web, where illicit trades and other questionable transactions take place. It is said to house an extremely powerful artificial intelligence that controls the entire internet. In contrast to the dark web, which requires special browsers, the theory claims that only quantum computer can access Mariana's Web. It is unknown whether Mariana's theories are correct, but the digital enigma may contain some truth. Who created Mariana's Web? Unfortunately, no one knows who created the Mariana's Web. Some people believe Mariana's Web is a myth of someone's imaginative, who presented it as a fact, and then it was picked up by the internet since it involved the very real dark web. Mariana's Web has a graphic that combines fact and fiction, which is why the concept appeals to so many people. In summary, there is no clear answer as to who created Mariana's Web or why they did it. But if people continue to dig into Mariana's Web in the future, we may be able to learn more. But does Mariana's Web actually exist? The real Mariana Web almost seems like a myth, but rumors suggest that it is real. One cannot completely deny the rumors, however, no one has truly witnessed it either. Nobody really knows about this darkest place of the internet, so it remains a mystery and a scary place on the internet. Mariana's Web is said to be impenetrable because of two factors. The first is that anyone attempting to access it must be familiar with polymeric Fauci derivation, a lengthy algorithm required to access the network. Here are some of the known stories and rumors of Mariana's Web. 1. It is run by a powerful AI that has gained sentience. Mariana's Web is rumored to be operated by a powerful artificial intelligence system. It is said to be artificial intelligence that controls and monitors remote systems remotely. Many people believe that Mariana's Web is the AI itself. It is considered to be a compelling theory. Any individual with that much knowledge is just unrealistic. 2. It is believed that Mariana's Web holds some of the history's darkest secrets. It is also said to contain databases from government agencies around the world and the most advanced artificial intelligence system in existence, which may even control and monitor the internet itself. It is believed Mariana's Web contains a copy of the Vatican secret archives, documents that the Vatican has collected over the years but are not meant for the public. 3. The intent was to divert attention away from takedowns of dark web black markets. One theory about Mariana's Web is that it was all fabricated on purpose. Urban legends often have highly obscure origins that no one can verify. However, some cybersecurity experts delved into the history behind the myth of the Mariana's Web, and they uncovered that it was created as a distraction. It was discovered that the engineers of the disinformation campaign were hackers blackmailed into spreading rumors by the FBI about a supposed extra layer of the web by outed hackers. In essence, they created Mariana's Web to distract people from the takedowns of black market via the Tor network. 4. Mariana's Web is said to be compromised of closed shell systems. The concept of closed shell system is one of the most prominent theories about Mariana's Web. The majority of cybersecurity professionals mock dark fantasy network as completely unreal, but they recognize their value in how they operate. In theory, Mariana's Web would offer incredible privacy, security, and network control. According to that argument, this kind of social network, which is semi-public by design and accessible by invitation only, would provide the greatest level of security on the internet. Since every member is vetted, and since it's completely private, intrusions and attacks are virtually impossible. 5. Mariana's Web is full of cybercrime activities. It is the biggest allegation on Mariana's Web. Look, if you are afraid of what happens on the normal web most of the time, I am not saying the dark web is free of cyber criminals, but the majority of them accumulate on the normal web. 6. Marianas Web is named after the Marianas Trench, the deepest part of the world's ocean. The Marianas Trench is located to the east of the Philippines in the Pacific Ocean. It measures 1,500 miles long, 43 miles wide, and 7 miles deep. It's ostensibly the deepest and darkest area on the planet. Its mystery and unexplored depth are what is led to the naming of the Marianas Web, one of the internet's most secretive and shadowy networks. It is said to be so secure that only powerful governments can gain access to it through the use of quantum computers. How to access Marianas Web? The Marianas Web can be accessed with the assistance of a quantum computer network with a software architecture that stores and processes information using artificially modified photons. Because quantum computers permit particles to exist in two states simultaneously, hackers cannot breach them. Additionally, a correct operating quantum computer is required in order to calculate the method. When Marianas Web was initially conceived, there was no official quantum computers, and quantum computing was still in its infancy. But half of its appeal lies in its scarcity. According to rumors, only the world's most powerful countries possess quantum computers, making them the only ones with access to Marianas Web. Nonetheless, as we stated before, Marianas Web sounds interesting, but we lack the technology to make it happen. However, until then, sip your tea and wait until we meet the requirements to access Mariana's website. Mariana's Web is the strange, perplexing secret of the web. There is no proven proof of its existence, so your beliefs will depend on which rumors you believe. As of now, no one has visited the website. Today, we have learned about the dark truth about Mariana's Web. Also, if you want us to make more videos like this, tell us in the comment section below. We would love to see your responses. And make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Until then, stay safe.